evening, friends. Welcome back to day 12 of A Poem a Day for 2026. It is Monday, the 12th of January, and we've made it through the first day of another week. I hope today has treated you well, and you're having a nice evening, either maybe relaxing with friends and family, or just finding some quiet time to yourself after getting through the working day, or maybe preparing to go to work if you're a night shift kind of person. And of course, if you're watching this at a different time, I hope you're well. It's been a sleepy day here. I slept later than I probably should have, but made it up and logged on for work, and there was some productivity, so we'll mark that in the positive column. Even got to see a little bit of sunshine and some blue skies, and while I am a decidedly rainy days and gloomy skies kind of person, it's much better for watching horror films and kind of things. When that's kind of all you're getting in the winter, there's definitely something to be said for the sun breaking through the clouds and seeing that chunk of blue in the sky. Yeah, it kind of stirs something in the soul. So, let's delve into the big red book and see what's in store for us today. A slightly longer poem for us today. Not too long, but it looks like a double page spread. So, it's called Occasional Poems by Jacqueline Woodson, and our blurb reads as follows. Poems written for particular dates or days, or to remember certain historical or personal events, are called occasional poems. In this poem, the occasion isn't a great battle or political event, but just a bitterly cold January day. The characters in the poem even start to argue about what counts as an occasion. Jacqueline Woodson is a celebrated American writer, and Barack Obama, the 44th US President, is a fan of her work. So, this is Occasional Poem by Jacqueline Woodson. Ms. Marcus says that an occasional poem is a poem written about something important or special that's going to happen or already did. Think of a specific occasion, she says, and write about it. Like what? Lamont asks. He's all slouched down in his seat. I don't feel like writing about no occasion. How about your birthday? Miss Marcus says. What about it? Just a birthday. Comes in June, and it ain't June, Lamont says, as a matter of fact. He says, it's January, and it's snowing. Then his voice gets real low, and he says, and when it's January, and all cold like this, feels like June's a long, long way away. The whole class looks at Miss Marcus. Some of the kids are nodding. Outside, the sky looks like it's made out of metal, and the cold, cold air is rattling the window panes, and coming underneath them too. I seen Lamont's coat. It's grey, and the sleeves too short. It's down, but it looks a lot like the feathers fell out a long time ago. Miss Marcus got a nice coat. It's down too, but real puffy, so maybe when she's inside it, she can't even tell January from June. Then write about January, Miss Marcus says. That's an occasion. But she looks a little bit sad when she says it. Like she's sorry she ever brought the whole thing about occasional poems up. I was going to write about Mama's funeral, but Lamont and Miss Marcus are going back and forth, zapped all the ideas from my head. I guess them arguing on a Tuesday in January is an occasion. So I guess this is an occasional poem. Yeah. I'll be honest, I wasn't familiar with the concept of occasional poems, but I guess I've probably read plenty of occasional poems, just not knowing that they had their own specific genre. And yeah, anything could be an occasional poem. I guess we've got sort of a narrator there who was going to write about his mother's funeral. Maybe a little more sombre than I was anticipating for the start of the week, or at all. I hope that hasn't soured the mood too much for you, friends. I still think it was a very good poem. Maybe just a little differently toned than we were anticipating. But I think the wonderful thing about poetry and prose in general is that they make us feel things, and sometimes things that we absolutely weren't expecting. I'm going to head off and take care of the cats. It's definitely dinner time for them, and probably for me too. Have a lovely evening, friends. Good night.